Hello and welcome to Universal Spiritualism, Veronica Jenkins, online psychic mediums. And I shall wait for a few to start coming on. Oh, hi there. So I just see I'm obviously gone live. So I can see someone's just starting to join us. So as you start coming on, let me know you are there. A little comment in the chat box and emoji. So we know which part of the world you're, UK or overseas somewhere. Be nice. I am Anita, and if you watch regularly, I am one of the, usually my spot 5 p.m. On a Tuesday. So hi there, Larry Sue. That's a lovely name. Hi there. So you're on YouTube. I don't recognize your name, Larry. So you probably might not be new to this medium, to Universal Spiritualism, but you may well be new to watching my live. And hi there, Donna. Welcome to you. So I know, Donna, you are over there in Canada. So welcome to you, and welcome to Laurie. So, and Mia Cat, you're South Gloss. I was near you not long ago, actually. So I do sort of come down the UK quite a bit, but I should stay over longer in some of these places. So Gloucestershire is absolutely beautiful. So, and hi there, Tanya. Welcome to you, Tanya. So again, here, I don't recognise your name, Tanya. So if you're new to watching myself, I will say to you, welcome to you. And hi there, Mary Ann. You are also in the UK. So welcome to you. So you're having a hot day there in Canada. Oh, so I hope you hope you're enjoying it. If you're like us in the UK, well, if you're like me in the UK, last Monday, it was about 35 degrees and it was unbearable because we're just not used to it over here. So so hi. Also, you're new and learning what I do actually. So hi there, Laurie. What I do here, I am doing online intuitive readings. I do card pull. I also am an animal communicator. So that is my passion. And if you hear dogs in the background, it's probably one of mine. I've got 4 with me at the moment. So hopefully they shall be behaved this afternoon while we work together with you. If you'd like an animal communication reading, all you need to do is put your dog, cat, horse's name in the chat box. Let me know if they're in spirit or in the physical body. If your animal is still in the physical body and you've got a question you'd like to ask your animal, please put it in the chat box and we can have like a freeway conversation with you and your animal. So hi there, Christina, to you. So I'm now going to start to work. A nice number coming on. And again, obviously, as you put comments in the chat box, your comments do move upwards, I want to say to you, okay? So again, if you want to repeat, literally put the chat box again. So hopefully I'll get through to as many of you as I possibly can. And I'm going to come here actually to so I'm going to Jody Jenkins. I'm going to come to you first of all, but say keep putting your names in your chat box, and I'll also come to as many as possible. So Jody, you have a dog that's called Sadie that is still in the physical body. So hi there, Jody, to you. And as your Sadie is still in the physical body, if you do have a communication, like a question to ask, put in the chat box, and I will come to you and answer anything for question wise for you. So first of all, little Sadie. I feel, as I look at Sadie here for you, I want to say to you, I feel very much here. I don't know if there's some when I say changes taking place at home, be very subtle changes, because animals are very like they like their routines, I want to say to you. But I'm looking at little Sadie. I'm looking at, she feels to be looking at people coming and going in the house here. So if you've got at the moment a busy household, different people coming, different people going, and I just feel here she's like looking who's coming, who's going, and it doesn't really worry her, I will say to you, because she feels here I do like people. I like people being around here, but I just feel here she's very much your Sadie. Very much, I want to say to you, Jody, likes to be, I want to say to you, with the family. So as long as that we are all here together, I want to say to you, she feels very, very happy that we are all here together, which is making me very, very aware of, I want to say to you, okay? So again, if there is a little bit of like I know I'm just being a little bit busy, and I feel here sometimes she's making me feel she's a little bit excited in herself. I want to say to you, okay, and it all feels well with her. She feels very happy. I want to say to you, okay, but I know she's one of those animals that likes her familiar people to be with her and around her as much as possible, which is making me aware. I want to say to you, okay, but in herself, she does feel she's for 3 weeks. Sadie's with you now. I was all the time. Yeah, I just feel here. I just feel like people coming, people going, and it's like it just feels like I'm seeing that being a bit like looking around me. I want to say to you, okay, but all feels, I want to say to you, well with her. What's important, I want to say to you, okay. So she in herself, she feels well. I want to say to you, as long as I'm with those that love me, I want to say to you, that feels good for her. Right, so Nikki Owen, well, welcome to you, Nikki. So I don't think I've seen she's anxious. She's not overly stressed, I want to say to you. So I'm just seeing here, she's happy in herself. Lots of animals, especially dogs, when they're not with their ones that love them, I want to say to you, as much as they possibly can be, they get a little bit anxious, is what I'm seeing. But I just know she likes to keep it all together. She feels well, which I want to say to you is very important. And she likes, I want to say to you, so I don't know if you are, you seem to be like a very good for her, because I feel you do reassure her as well, I want to say to you, okay? So know all is well there for Sadie for you, okay, is what she's making me aware of. Right, so Nikki, welcome to Nikki. So it's the first time you've come here to watch, I don't know if you're first time full stop to Universal Spiritualism or first stop to me, I want to say to you. Now I'm going to come here. I do feel drawn to come to Laurie. So Laurie, let me know if you're still there. Just thumbs up or hi. And this is a beautiful name. Let me try and say her name. So Dulcelina. It's a beautiful, beautiful name. Brought new little Hadley Mia, little mouse stray who needed a home. Okie dokie. Little Mel needed a little mouse stray, and I'm looking at this little mouse stray, I want to say, okay, and just as I feel that as I look at your little Mel here comes in here, the first thing I'm drawn to, I want to say to Laurie, as I'm seeing the stray first of all, is their wonderful eyes. Okay, just that the eyes really are the window to the soul, and this is what I'm being seeing this little animal. And you've just said, you've asked the question here. You think your Dulcelina brought Hadley to you, I will say to you, okay? And I feel that to be true, because I just feel here it's like that guiding light has brought literally little Hadley. Is no mistake that Hadley has come to you. I do feel that your Dulcelina has guided Hadley to be with you. And I want to say to you, little Hadley feels as a little stray here, but I feel it's going to be an animal that's going to be very much a soulmate for your soul connection. Comes through here is what I'm picking up with your little Hadley, and it feels very lovely, a lovely friendship, I want to say to you. But no, as you said here yourself, you are correct. Dulcelina did guide the light for Hadley to come and find you, I'm going to say to you, okay? So that feels really, really lovely, I'm going to say to you, okay? So hi, there's some different names coming on I'm not familiar with. So hi there, Tammy, to you. So welcome to you. So I'm going to pull a few cards now for the humans, I will say to you, okay? And then I'll come back to some animal ones as well. So if you have a specific, let me see here. Let me do, that's my pleasure. I'm going to come to Tanita, I want to say to you, okay? So Tanita's just popped on YouTube. So welcome to you, Tanita, okay? Dulcie, I can feel was your heart and your soul animal and your soul pet, but I'm just seeing this, the little boy you've got now, it's going to be a special bond as well, that little boy you've got, I want to say to you, Laurie, and it's no mistake that Dulcelina has led him to be to you. So Tanita, let me come here with you, Tanita. Now I know you've been on a few times here and you're not a regular, but I do know you're fairly regular-ish, and I just feel here very, very strongly, Tanita, as I start to work with you. My neighbour, if you hear background noise, is cutting their grass, so it's out of my control. So if you can't hear me, let me know and I'll speak a bit louder. Now, I feel straight away, Tanita, I have your father to step here for you and say to you, okay? And I just feel here, and I know from before when I worked with you, it's a fairly recent passing, I want to say to you, okay? But I know here now he's making me feel, Tanita, that he does feel settled, I want to say to you, on the spirit side of life, okay? So again, here he's not, he's up there, but I feel here now my awareness of your dad is shifting, I want to say to down here, looking at you down here, and just family members down here is what is making me aware of, I want to say to you, okay? And is that, I mean, what is making me feel here, I'm seeing him with his parents, with grandparents up there, your grandparents, your grandma up there, and it feels like dad is saying to me here, like when I say he's feeling strong, is a man that would have liked to be able to do things down here, but I want to say not a fixer, but just to be able to do things, and doesn't want to feel like enabled to do stuff for himself. It was making me aware, I want to say to you, okay? He comes through here with much love for all of you, I want to say to you, okay? Now I get the feeling of a brother as well, so I've got a brother down here, if your dad's brother or you have a brother here, very much I want to say a feeling about a brother that comes in as well. A busybody, but in a busybody, but in the best way, I want to say to you. He just feels here, he's just one of those people who just likes to be active and doing things. And again, for people that's like that, if that's taken away from them, they just feel it doesn't feel good for them. So I know Daddy's showing me up there, like he's just and there's nothing, when I say a bit of a busybody, a bit of a doer, there's nothing he won't try not to repair. It's like he goes, but he says to me, I know my limitations, so he does. There's certain things I do know my limitations when it comes to certain things. I can fix it, what you're saying to me, okay? There feels to be, now I know this is not the anniversary of his passing, but there does feel to be an anniversary of some sort that's coming around, I want to say to you, as we go towards the autumn, possibly towards September. Oh, his brother. Yeah, I do feel a brother, I want to say to you. He made me aware of a brother, I want to say to you, okay? Any guidance on work from your dad? So we'll just tap into that for you, right? For you, because I just feel here, first of all, I want to say to you, I'm looking at, I don't know, an anniversary or something. September feels to be important, I want to say to you. So this could be, I'm feeling September regarding your work. So just see where I'm going with your work for you. Now, what I'm feeling with your work here, now, I don't want to say to you if what I feel, I'm contemplating changes around work for you, okay? Now, I don't want to say to you to go and leave your job and find a new job, because that's not what I feel I want to say. But what I do feel I want to say to you, I just feel here that if you, it's the end of, okay, right. So it just feels the anniversary is coming into September, okay, all right. So that makes sense to me. So I do know that, as you say, that he's standing there for you. And I feel here again, it's like, I feel I'm going to come to your work here. I'm being made aware that you feel greater, better, I want to say to you, than the job that you are doing. So sometimes that we can feel undervalued within our workspace in what we are actually doing for achievement point of view. And I feel here, I just go back to saying to you, don't want to leave your job, but I feel here, if you're considering doing something different, change of direction slightly, a little bit of focus somewhere else, it'll be a good time for you, I want to say to you, as you go more towards the end of the year, I want to say to you, to sort of like consider your options. This is what I want to put to you, Anita, on your terms, okay? So again, it's on your terms, all right? So you're back into another employment. So I just want to say to you, where you are, just be where you are. But it feels like to go towards the end of the year, September, October, November, December, it probably where I'm sort of seeing a bit more clarity of coming up for you. Now, what I feel, I don't want to put you into new training, I want to say to you, new learning, but it feels here, I do somehow want to focus slightly, almost I want to bring a curved ball at you regarding the work that you're doing. So I know if there's changes within yourself, I want to say to you, with what you're looking at to be doing, I want to say to you, okay? And again, here there are some skills that I feel that would enable you to brush up on some of your skills, abilities, I want to say to you, to get a new job, to change your work, I want to say to you, okay? It feels the industry that you're in feels a little flat, I want to say to you, okay? So I would say to you, stay as you are now, just like regroup yourself, refocus on where you want to go within your industry, because I just feel here, it's like I'm changing direction slightly. I do feel here, you're studying, that is perfect then, Anita, all right? Because I would say to you at the moment, keep doing the studying, focus on your studying, I say to you, because it's that new skill set that you bring in will help you. It's somehow, so I'm looking, you're still doing roughly the same, but it's a curveball that comes with it. And as I say, we go towards study. If your studying is going to finish around about the end of the year sometime, but as we go into New Year, February, March time, feels a better job market for you. I want to say, Anita. So I do hope that helps you, okay? But just say don't leave right now. It's on your terms, I want to say to you, okay? So just if you're earning income, paying your bills, so to speak, stay where you are, finish your studying, and then on your terms, you'll find a better way of working, better way of doing it, and it feels your family's all around you. And again here, I know we mentioned the anniversary of your partner coming in September, so I just feel here, it's again what I want to feel, that still feels fairly early days. 3 years is still quite early days, I want to say to you. And if you're planning to mark the day in some way of his passing, which obviously is a very, for us left behind, it's a sad day, but I feel here he's asking me for you to do something like simple, something of significance, just to mark the day for the two of you, is what he's making me feel, I want to say to you, okay? And again, I know he may not have known your dad before. He showed me with your father, and they do seem to get on quite well together, which is good, I want to say to you, okay? So I do hope, Anita, helps you. Keep your mind on your studying, all will be well. And I'm saying, when you're finished, new skill set, it's there on your terms, is what I want to say to you, okay? So let me see here. I'm drawn to next. Right. So just so if you want to say put your messages in again, I'm happy to do so, because as people come on and put messages in, you sort of tend to steep up the board. And I can multitask to a degree, but I'm not that brilliant. Right here. So I'm going to come to Liz Campbell. So happy to listen. Hi Liz. Liz Campbell. Your name did jump out at me. So welcome to you. I don't think you probably may have been on the platform before on Universal Spiritualism, but I don't recognize your name. So welcome to you this afternoon. I'm working with you. And let's see what message I feel to draw on to you. I feel for you to start off with, because I do like to use my cards when I work intuitively. I'm going to use my soul cards for you. And it's going to see where I want to take it with the soul card after that. Now, what I feel here, before I even start to shuffle my cards, I get my cards out here and I start to shuffle. Oh, you're new, folks. Oh, well, welcome. And again, Liz, there's lots of different mediums that the platform runs throughout the week. I want to say to you, hi there, Ros, my lovely Ros. Love to see you. There's many mediums that work throughout the week, Liz, and some from overseas as well. So pop back another time and see who else works with you, wants to work with you. There's also some of you who may be in need of healing. That's also, I want to say, to you, worthwhile tripping on sometimes just to have some healing in the healing space. Right, Liz, a card has jumped out for you, so we shall use that card. And it's a soul card. And often when I use the soul cards, this is about a message for you from your soul self or your higher self, as you may, whatever you may choose to call it. Now, first of all, it just has one single word, and the word is denial. Denial. And I'm going to read you the strap line. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Now, I think this is quite a powerful card, because we talk about fear, and human nature as it is, we all will feel fear at some time, some to a lesser and greater degree. Now, where I feel when I say to you, well, I feel, Liz, I want to bring this card in for you. I want to say to you, I feel here that sometimes it's like fear can hold us back. So this is where I want to take this card for you. So I feel that you are someone potentially who could be denying yourself, I want to say to you, the ability to be who to be your higher self, your true self, I want to say to you, okay, is what I feel very much here. And I feel, as I work with this card with you, Liz, for some reason, I also feel that you may be on this, we're on a spiritual path, we're on a spiritual journey, but I feel here with you, you may be inclined to want to try something out, to experiment in some way with some of the, the different modalities of spirituality that is around. And I fear, don't allow your fear to hold you back. And fear can just be coming, it's like stepping out of the comfort zone, I want to say to you, Liz. I feel when she's like, because often when we step out of our comfort zone, it's when the magic truly starts to happen. And what I feel I want to say to you is, like, slowly expand your awareness, I want to say to you, regarding your own spirituality, the gifts, the abilities that you have, because sometimes we can be, I wouldn't say affected, the people around us, the external chit chat that comes in around us can put us off finding our own true power. So I want to say to you, Liz, don't deny finding your own true power within yourself. So it's about listening to yourself and acknowledging, I want to say to you, that the insights that you already know. And if you don't journal already, I feel for you, this is something like a small journal would be good for you, just to put down some of your insights, your deeper thoughts, your awarenesses, because I feel very much here, this feels like a start of a spiritual journey for you in some way, working with different modalities. So Liz, I want to say to you, don't allow fear to hold you back. And it can be lack of confidence, just lack of all not sure. As I say, that's what I feel I want to say to you, Liz. So I do hope that helps you. Righty-o. So hi there, Jerry. I am inclined to want to pull a card for Jerry Forsyth. So let me just okay. Just want to read your, before I come to Jerry, I just want to click on to Liz's reply there. And it's not an easy. And I will, Liz, we all know it's not easy. Transforming fear into faith. It can be a journey in itself, I want to say, okay. But just, I always feel for anyone starting the journey, and even myself here, it's those small steps to start off with. Listen to your gut feeling, listen to what's right for you, and just literally, when in your own time, on your own banner, your own esteem, then step forward. And I think if you can just make one little step a day, one out of that comfort zone once a day, you'll look back, oh, you'll feel empowered. Is what I want to say to you, okay? And I know there's the spiritual, there's loads of, for you, I'm looking, Lizzie, there's loads of modalities you'll be seeking and looking and interest for. It feels like in a way sometimes like a child going to a sweet shop and not sure which one to choose. We want all of them, and why not? But what I feel is just enjoy, and because I just feel here, just have that faith, take that leap of faith. I want to say to you, because all is well and you are supported, and I just know that you are again being supported here for you. What I feel there definitely is. I don't know, it's your grandma on a grandma feels much stronger around you. I want to say to you that feels here to support you through your spiritual journey and your spiritual work as you start to grow. So welcome to you, say Liz. Lovely to meet you this afternoon. So I'm going to come to Jerry Forsyth. Hi there, Jerry. So card for you. I'm actually going to pull 2 cards for you, Jerry, today. I'm going to also pull you a soul card. And then I shall also pull a tarot for you. Rightio. So I'm going to come, and also I've seen another question there that is catching my eye. So right, for Jerry today. Soul card first of all, Jerry. For this one's jumping at me for the soul card. Oh, it's a nice card for you. Now this is a soul card again. Soul card, soul message, and this is really what your soul, the insights from your soul, your higher self, is telling you right now. And it is humor. Again here, and this is I think a lovely card, is I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And often I feel this is not so much necessarily about you specifically, but it's about people, situations, circumstances around you. It's almost like I feel here, it's like the glass half empty, the glass half full. You'll be someone where the glass is always half full, which is good, I want to say to you, okay? But there may be times I want to say to you around you that, some of the people can be draining, and they may not be quite the same philosophy of you. They may be the glass half empty type, I want to say to you, okay? And I just feel it's important around you right now that you keep the focus on the lighter side of life, all right? Because nothing in this life is worth being that worried about, that stressed out, that upset about. So anything that's taking place around you, I just want to say to you, see the fun side in it. Just not saying to laugh at people in their faces, but just see the fun side of it, sense of humor, and just focus on the light side of life. That's what I feel your soul is telling you to do right now. Now with that, I want to pull a tarot card to see why we need to be focusing on the lighter side of life for you. And here we have a card here I feel inclined to pull here for you. Oh, this is the 2 of Pentacles, okay? So this is all about balance, all right? And this is, I want to say to you, so this is more balance in a practical aspect, I want to say to you, as opposed to like we're talking about health and wealth. It's just more practical things around you. So again here, what I feel is about you getting the balance correct for you, because often I feel here sometimes when like a steadfast person, you may be put a lot of stuff be given to you on your shoulders, not a lot of pressure, but a lot of stuff put on you because you're a doer. Lots of stuff's given you to do, and it's about you getting balance. I want to say to you, keeping the balance right. The balance is for you, because sometimes you can have all the balls up in the air and it's all working very well, and the balance is working really well, and you're then given something else to do, something else to deal with. And because you naturally are a coper, are a doer, get these things done, sometimes you can take on too much. So that's where I want to bring in the light side of life to. Just have your boundaries. Know enough's enough, and that balance is for not just for helping people around you, balance is for yourself as well. Because very much I want to bring that word balance in for you at the moment. So look around you. I'd say to you, it's more metaphorically looking around you, and if there's stuff in your life that is not serving you particularly well, could be in many areas, then I would say to you, time to have a clear out energetically of certain factors in your life. So, and again, using the humour that comes with it, I want to say to you, because very much here about seeing humour in lots of situations, which keeps us all on track, I want to say to you. Okay, so I hope that helps you, Jerry. Now, just see here from Donna. So hi, Donna, I'm going to pin you up. And you'd like to know if Bo is enjoying his new food and if he likes the car rides now. I love the questions. Right, let me just see here if he likes the car rides. Well, I'm gonna come first of all to the car ride, I would say, Shaka, because what I feel with the car rides, I actually feel like it's more apprehensive about getting in, I will say to you, but I actually feel overall I'm actually enjoying the car rides. It just feels here I'm enjoying it, whereas I always feel anxious and it all feel like very stressful and a bit like worry. I actually feel now whatever you're doing with Bo regarding the car, it feels like I'm enjoying it. I know that where I'm sitting feels better. I can see I just feel better all round, and I even feel what you're doing regarding the car. They're being taken to places, I would say, she's taken to places. So the end result feels I'm enjoying it. So I know you're doing some nice treat things with him, I want to say, okay? So the car ride completely is enjoying it. What he doesn't like is, and I'm sure you're not doing it anyway, but he doesn't like to be left in the car. So again, especially if hot weather, he doesn't like being, because when he's left in the car, that's just what he's giving me for you, Donna. I don't know if you've nipped out to put something in a post box or something. He doesn't like being in the car when the car is running but not moving. There's something about the smell on the stage, okay? The smell that I'm getting in the car. So just be mindful of that. So if you're nipping at the car for a couple of minutes or aspects, try not to leave the engine running on the stage, because it feels a little bit nauseous with that. Now, regarding his new food, I'm looking at his new food. And actually, I will say to you now, so again, with him, I feel he very much here eats his food, first of all, by the smell. All right, so I'm looking at the smell of the food that I'm eating. And it feels here, I actually feel it with Bo. I'm enjoying my food. Actually, I'm enjoying it. I know there feels what he's showing me. So I don't know if you sit with him, because he's like, you're encouraging him to eat as well, is what he's saying to me. Okay, so I've been encouraging him to eat. But he's liking that new food, all right? It's liking, he feels at the moment, which is nice, he feels very contented, he feels happy. All right, so he feels in a good space, I want to say to you, okay? Now, this is something a little bit interesting, I will say to you. I don't know if you're talking about, or there's been conversations about getting another animal. All right, because there's some talk, I will say, I don't know if you're talking about it, or friends talking about it, or a family members talking about it, but I will say to you, it's like I say to you, he's making me feel that there's talk of another animal. Let me just see here. And I want to say to you, because I also feel there's grief around Bo in some aspect, where it's been like a family member that he's no longer sees. He actually, if contemplating have another animal, he actually feels ready, I want to say to you. So I don't think he wants a playmate here. That is what he's making me aware of. And he does like the car seat. Just tell me here, because what he's showing me is, I know as he's there, he's looking out the window and you can see where he's going. All right, so he's actually feels, I want to say to you, Donna, he feels happy. All right, well, he's spelt wrong, so why wouldn't he be happy? That's what I'm going to say. I spelled mine wrong, but no, that's what they're for. But he's showing me sitting on that car seat there, but he doesn't like if you have to stop the car for some reason, and it's the engine is running, he doesn't like that, I will say to you, okay? It makes him feel a little bit nauseous, I will say to you, okay? So I hope that helps you. Right, so here we have Tanya Titus. Hi there, Tanya. So we've got a doggy question as well. So I'm just going to pin you up. And your dog is hot, your dog's so highly strung and yappy, you can't figure out what she wants or needs. Okie dokie there, Tanya. Right, now again, and we see her name is Phoenix. So Phoenix, and just by saying her name, also show how I work. I say the name a few times in my mind here and out loud, and it helps me to invoke work the energy I need to work with Phoenix. And I do say to you, sometimes like us, some people can be more prone to be a little bit anxious, I'm going to say to you, okay? And I do feel here with Phoenix, I know I can actually hear her barking. I can hear the yap. Now, what I know is, as well with her, there feels to be, what she's telling me, there feels to be like a lot of chatter above, a lot of when I say background noise, because I can hear her being spoken to. I can hear, obviously we're family, we have a house here, we have household noises. There feels a lot of for her, a lot of background white noise. I call it white noise, okay? And this feels very confusing for her. Now, I don't know if you, what I feel, if she's given, if you're talking to her a lot, giving her a lot of different commands, there feels to be a confusion, I would say, around her of what's being asked of her and what's being said to her. I want to say to her, okay? So I just feel that aspect around her. There feels as well, I'm seeing her, she definitely does not like being left alone. So I do know here there's an aspect I want to say to you of separation anxiety that comes in with her as well. Now, I'm not sure how much exercise Phoenix has, but the feeling she's giving me, so she with these animals has quite a lot, but I actually get the feeling here she has a lot of nervous energy. All right, so that's why hence where I got this feeling of being like highly strung, a lot of nervous energy. And I feel here I'm looking at two things here. Number one is the mental stimulation. Number two is exercise. It doesn't feel quite adequate enough. It feels a bit erratic, I want to say, to exercise. So I don't know, it's like sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. It doesn't feel consistency in what she's having, I want to say to her, okay? So what I feel with her, if you can, bring in like the routine, I want to say to her, okay? Because it feels like the routine I'm looking at, the consistency is that the aspect of where she feels that nervous energy. I also feel with her, it's like I'm looking at her and I feel she wants a mind that's always active, always thinking, always active. Again, that brings in, I want to say to that the anxiety that she's got. You might want to try, if you get your available to you, rescue remedy, because I feel it would help her a little bit on a stage show, get her some rescue remedy to help her. If you can, bring in some try to be clearer with your communication, I'm going to say to you, okay? Because I just feel here, as she's been spoken to, there feels lots of different things being said, I want to say to you, okay? Different words being said. So try to be clearer with the communication. Maybe you're using 4 or 5 words for one gesture, whatever. That's what I'm picking up on. And again here, I just feel here more consistency regarding the exercise aspect is what I'm saying, what I'm picking up on her. I'm going to say to you, okay? So I hope Tanya, that will help you. But I just feel here, I just want to be more consistent with everything that takes place in her life and be mindful of how she's being spoken to communication wise, because if there's a lot of different oh, you're a fur donor, oh bless her. All right. Oh, but Tanya, it makes total sense. I would say to you, third owner, you've had many different commands. I would say to you, in the aspect of her, I want to say to you, this is not a difficult thing to work with. I would suggest if you share your home with more than one person, say other people live with you, try to all sing off the same hymn sheet, I would say to you, same page, and then try to have, I would try to say to you, you can't, it's no good looking backwards of what the commands were. I would start scratch, start clean, and have less commands. With her, less will be better, far better. I'm being told if you just have 5 commands to start off with, just like, often, for example, people say sit down, sit down, sit down. The dog gets confused. Try to be really simplistic in your commands. Keep and stick with it. She won't take long to learn. She really, really won't take long to learn. I also know, I want to say here, that again, with her mind, she has a very sharp mind, a quick mind. And I don't know if you might want to invest in a clicker training for new commands. She'll learn really quickly. But I would say to you, less is more. The less commands you use, the less talk, the less background noise you have, the better it will be for her. I want to say to you, okay? And again, it's a situation that can be dealt with quite easily so long as you stick with it, I want to say. So I would suggest 5 commands, stick them out on a piece of paper, nice bold writing. If you share your home with someone else, they've all got to be the same commands. It will not take her very long to learn, is what I want to say to you, okay? And all will be well. A little bit more consistency, I want to say to you as well, regarding her exercise aspect, what I'm picking up on. Right, so I do hope that helps you, Tanya. Thank you for coming on the stage, okay? So let me see here, someone here. I'm going to come here. Right, I'm going to come to Tammy. So Tammy here. Hi there, Tammy, to you. I don't think I've worked with you before, Tammy. So let's see. I'm going to pull a card for you. I just dropped one on the floor. So I'm so messy when I work. Just bear with me. I'm thankful the dog's not run off with it and eaten it. As he did last time. Rightio, Tammy. So you would like a card to know, will you get back with your ex? I want to say, okay, so let's just pull a few cards for this. Now, at any time soon. Now, in this instance, first thing I want to say to you regarding this aspect of your ex coming back to you soon, I feel it's important for anyone here, maybe similar to this situation, that you focus on yourself as well, Tammy. Now, I pulled a card for you. And this is, if you can see this card here, I want to say to you, is the Eight of Rods. And this is a minor arcana card, and it is about trials and tribulations of everyday life. And obviously here, your partner, if you're broken up, if your partner moment, will he come back? This card is a sign of victory, I will say to you, okay? So like working through your challenges, and then those challenges, you come out with a victory. So will he come back to you soon? What I do think he will come back to you. I don't feel he'll come back to you in the word soon being 2-3 months. I don't think it will be that soon. I feel that he still has got a path, some learning of his own to do, I want to say, okay? So I just feel here, I don't say he's lost direction, but it feels like here, sometimes we need to find ourselves first, I want to say, okay? And I feel with him here, it's a case of he's got to walk his path first to find his ways, I want to say, okay? But I feel it's important in the meantime that for you, I want to say to you, that not to be sitting there waiting, all right? Because time waits for no man, I want to say to you, okay? And I thought it's important for him to come back to you, I want to say to you, and on your terms as well, not on his terms, I want to say to you, okay? It's very important that he comes back on your terms. And what I feel is there, as you work for the next few months on yourself, for yourself, you may find that you reevaluate that relationship as well, I want to say to you, okay? So I do feel that he will come back to you. It feels to me more towards the latter part of the year, possibly even into the new year, I want to say, before he comes back. At the moment, he's sort of just got his own stuff he's working through, which is fine, I want to say to you. But in the meantime, I feel it's important for you to literally to enjoy things that you may put on hold that while you've been in the relationship, I want to say to you. So don't sit and wait. Work on yourself, enjoy yourself, do things you love, find your passion, and then when he does come back, you then can evaluate, is this right for me at this time? And there's nothing wrong to be saying that to you, I want to say to you, but I do think he will be back. But again, here, I just feel here it's important that you feel stronger in yourself when he does come back for you, I want to say to you, okay? So I hope that helps you, Tammy. Right, so I'm going to come to Cornelia. Hi there, Cornelia. Now, I remember talking about your apartment a few months back, I want to say, okay? So will you be happy? Again, Tammy, just say, it's okay to wait to a degree, but you put yourself first, because time waits for no man, is what I'm going to say to you. And you grow stronger, you'll be more confident in yourself, your own self-esteem, your own self-worth, and then you evaluate it on your terms, is what I'm going to say to you. And that goes for anyone else who may be in a similar situation. Right, will you be happy in your new apartment? I actually feel, Cornelia, as I start to feel into it, I want to smile, well, which I think is lovely, because I look at your apartment, I feel a little bit like what's the word here? Apprehension, because it's new, it's all new, and am I going to settle in the neighbourhood? Is this all these questions we have, these ifs and the buts, I want to say to you, it feels bobbing around in your mind. I want to say the ifs and buts, but I want to say to you, when those ifs and buts pop along, I just want to look at your apartment windows, and it looks beautiful. I'm just seeing, like, I just seeing that the beauty, like you've got nice light coming through the windows. It looks lovely, I want to say to you, okay? So yes, I do feel you're going to be happy in your new apartment. Just give yourself time to adjust. I don't feel it's the apartment so much. What I feel whenever you've gone to a new location, it's just getting familiar with a new location, I say to you, okay? So I do feel, Cornelia, honestly, I feel it's going to be, I feel excited for you. It looks lovely. It feels nice. It feels a nice neighbourhood. It feels you've got nice neighbours around you. And I think you just need yourself time. Almost like sometimes it's like with ourselves, we have to, what's the word? Like we think we're dreaming it sometimes. Or is it real? Is it a reality check? It's real. It's a reality check. You've worked hard for it. I want to say to you, enjoy it, because I do feel you're being very happy there. I want to say to you, okay, it feels here. I feel that your apartment, you're going to fit in there very nicely. I want to say to you, with the people around you, okay? So it feels here, it feels good, I want to say to you. So again, I just sort of feel you're looking up, I'm not sure to put this in, but enjoy it. You haven't got to rush and put all the furniture in straight away. Just enjoy it. And I do feel it will be nice for you. It feels nice. As I said, got a very, very, it's understandable to be apprehensive. It's a new home, it's a new venture, it's a new location, all those things that come, it's out of your comfort zone, and it's normal, all right, to feel a bit apprehensive. But I'm looking around it, and I'm just looking at your window, windows and I want to smile. So I know wherever you're going to, it's got nice and light and airy. It looks beautiful, to say to you. And I just feel you've got good people around you. There feels, I want to say to you, when you feel ready, there feels opportunities for you there to make new friends as well. I want to say to you, the neighbours feel decent. I want to say to you, okay, and I'm seeing you fitting in there quite quickly. I don't know if there's new work coming to you as well. It could be a change of job as well for some reason, but it feels like quite a few changes, I want to say to you, positive changes around you, which I want to say to you, Cornelia, try again to enjoy, because it does feel positive, feels good, I want to say to you. And I see people coming to your apartment, so I know there's going to be like friends coming together to be with you and celebrate. So honestly, I think once you've got in there and you settled yourself in, you will not look back, I want to say to you. Okay, so it feels good for you. So right, so I'm going to come to Tracy. Hi there, Tracy. So just bear with me, Tracy. So I'm going to. Right, so a card for you. Which card do I feel to be drawn to you? I think I'm going to pull for you today. First of all, I'm going to have my tarot for you, and then we'll see if I need to bring a guide card in as well for you. So a guidance card. Okay, so let's put a guidance for you. So let's let me just feel here. Right, what someone as well watching the world drift by. So let me just come to Tracy and we'll go from there. So you're just a bit of guidance card. Right. I actually got one guidance card. I'm also going to pull my guides card as well for you. Now the guidance card is, so I know again here, I will show I pulled tarot, and this is the Seven of Swords. Now this again is what I call quite a prickly card, as in, again, it's about, I don't know if there's some arguments, not going around, but again, it's like is arguments, I'll say to you, disputes, I want to say to you. Now, as I feel this card here for you, if you see this card, it's more about like you taking the swords and you going. So I feel here there's a lot of mental battles going on with you, I want to say to you, okay, Tracy. So a lot of mental battles, and then again, all the intellect, all in your head. So I'm not saying you're making them up. What's taking place is all in the mind, and the mind is a very powerful tool. So I feel here, this is where I want to say a lot of mental chitter chatter taking place around you, Tracy. All right, and it can be very prickly. Now I feel again. What I feel your confidence in yourself, I want to say to you, has dipped for some reason, all right? And again, this can happen to anyone at any time. And I pulled a guide card out for you, and it's Artemis, okay? And this is brave spirit. So I want to say to you, regardless of the moment for you, Tracy, is about, about you being brave, I want to say to you, okay? Because I feel here again, I do know it's a spiritual work, and I do know there's aspects in your everyday life that is stopping you moving forward and growing to be the spiritual worker, the light worker that you want to be, I want to say, okay? And again, it's very difficult when you're someone who's in your head and your mind to park that and put it to one side. But this is where I feel the Seven of Swords is you, all right? And I want to say to you, Tracy, is try not to get into conflicts with arguments in your head, because I feel this is where okay, because I feel this is what's taking place. You've got these mental arguments taking place in your head, and again, for all of us, we can be our own worst enemy when the old doubt kicks in, the mind kicks in, and then for all we know where we are, we're like, we're not going nowhere, we're stuck. And it all starts with that single seed, I want to say to you, in the mind. Now, what I want to say to you, for some reason, Tracy, I don't know if you also journal or write, but I feel here maybe you should I almost like seeing you like the pros and the cons, because I want to say to you, when I say to you, what's the worst can happen? There's nothing to happen to you. It comes a point when, if you keep putting things off, there will never be that right time, because you keep putting things off. That's what I want to say to you, Tracy. Right? Stop putting things off. And again, we'll do. I've done it, took myself out of things, and you're not, I'm not the first, you're not the first. But there comes a point, I want to say to you, when you have to say to yourself, what's the worst that can happen? And again, I'm just realistic. What's the worst that can happen? And again, you just then go forward. It's for you, and I say to you, Tracy, it's being that brave spirit. Be the brave spirit. Take that leap of faith. We can't stop our faults. We have 40,000 plus faults a day go through our mind. We can't stop them. That's the human brain. But try, if you can, not to get in conflict with those faults. Try not to get into arguments with them if you can. Acknowledge them, put them to one side. Because I know here, again, the beautiful card, you've got the moon there, the moon goddess, all here about you going forward, and working spiritually. Be that brave spirit. Take the word Artemis, take the word brave spirit, and call in Artemis should you need to start moving forward, all right? And stop talking yourself out of things, because I just feel here, what I feel sometimes is like, my mum's a bit like it to me. Well, what do you want to do that for? What do you want to do that for? Not because they're criticizing, but like they can put you off doing things. So I feel if there's people around you that with love, they're saying to you, what are you doing that for? Putting you off. Don't listen. I want to say to you, don't listen. All right. Stop listening to those arguments in yourself. Be that brave spirit. Step out your comfort zone. All right. I want to say to you, because I just will say to you, and you ask yourself this question: what are you waiting for? All right. That's exactly. Kick up the butt. Sorry about that. Kick up in the best possible way, Tracy. All right. Best possible way. Because literally, just say to yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Dash yourself down, off you go again. It's like, think of it like a child, learn to walk. How many times that child fall over before it walks on 2 feet? I want to say to you, all right? All will be well. And if you've got people around you, just sometimes they do it with the best intention. They may put you off doing something. Just don't tell them afterwards. Is what I'll say to you. I tell my mum. I always tell my mum afterwards now, because she was like, "What do you do that for?" But so I'd had to after I've done it, and then hey ho. I was want to say to you, all right. Take the leap of faith. You will swim. All right. You will totally swim. So Tracy, come back next week and tell me what you've been up to. So, and just embrace it. All right. Because there'll never be again. That right time is now. Right. I'm going to come to Ashley Gray. So hi there, Ashley. So let me just pin up your name. So intuitive guidance for you, Ashley. Now, I don't know if I've worked with you before, Ashley. So if I have, I don't remember. And if I haven't, welcome to you. So you'd like a guidance or intuitive card. So let me feel here with you. I'm actually going to pull tarot, and I'm also going to pull a soul card for you. It's just me sort my cards out here, and we'll go with the tarot first. So Ashley, it's a very pretty name. It's my daughter's name as well, so I do like that name. Right, okie dokie. Right, so nice card I got for you here. It's a term as I pulled the tarot. So it's about guidance, and it's about Two of Cups. It's about emotions. I want to say to you here. So I don't know if there's I want to say to you it's about celebrations. I want to say to you, okay. So celebrations. So there we go here, and bring in the soul card as well for you. So soul cards are here with me. Soul cards, well, they're here. So cards tucked everywhere. So right, soul card for you. So celebrations too. Right now, what I feel here. Right now, I feel here, the card here is failure. And I'm not saying you're a failure, but here I'm going to read the first word. It's the soul card, failure, which doesn't seem a very nice card in some aspects, but it's the strap line that is important here. I understand that a mistake is the only opportunity to learn. And I think this is so true, because sometimes in life, like I want to say to you, again, it comes back to fear. So if there's aspects in your life again here, you're wanting to, you're frightened to try because you're frightened of making mistakes and failure. That is not a nice word for a lot of people. But I feel here it is lost connection. I'm sorry there, Ashley. So I just pulled a card for you. It's the two of Cups, which is about relationships. I want to say to you, rejoicing, celebrating relationships here. I want to say to you very much here for you. And also I pulled you a soul card as well. I want to say, so this soul card here for you is and I'll read the strapline. I understand that a mistake is the only way, an opportunity to learn, an opportunity, because often we can be, and I feel when I bring this for you, Ashley. So this again, take time to consider that if there's aspects in your life that you may be frightened to do things, try things, new things. I feel it could be like relationships, again, even like with not just intimate, but relationships full stop here, that don't be frightened to fail, I want to say to you, because sometimes here it's the mistakes that we make, I want to say to you. I just got so losing it. Two of Cups, relationships, and the other card I got here is a soul card, and it's the strap is I understand a mistake is an opportunity to learn, okay? Because often in life we can be frightened to try new things, try things out, because we might fail. I can't do that. So what I'm going to say with you, I actually want to say to you here, and again, it could be like a relationship regarding, I want to say to you, like a business relationship here, I want to bring more towards relationship for you. I want to say to you, and again, opportunities may be offered to you via a third party person. So I don't know if it's like to do something together, a collaboration of some sort. I want to say to you, don't be frightened to try, and because you think, oh, that might not work. Because I want to say to you, it's because I want here celebration card, but also opportunities coming your way. And take again for you, give opportunities a go, because that's how we learn. I often say, if something doesn't necessarily work out, it's how we then learn what not to do next time around. So I want to say to you, okay, I do feel, for some reason, it feels like a business opportunity, a business venture, working with someone, a collaboration I want to bring in for you. So don't be fearful of it not succeeding. I want to say to you, okay, because I feel here there's positivity around you about a venture of some sort of doing some sort of business thing together with someone that you potentially do know. I want to say to you, okay. So I hope the internet stayed there for you, so then you've got then basically the message here. Right, now I'm going to come here to all right, just see here. It's come to Christine. So hi there, Christine. So Christine Clayton. So welcome to you. So just get my cards here for you, and we shall pull you a card as well. So you'd like a card. I'm going to pull for you, and we'll do the tarot as well for you, because you're here everyday life. All right. So that's my pleasure, Ashley. So don't be, again, fearful of not succeeding, because sometimes we don't try new things, new ventures, because we're thinking before, like, we even get to the first hurdle, we think it's not going to succeed. And again, I've been like that myself in the past. So don't feel like that. Just, if it doesn't quite succeed the first time around, you'll find another way of creating it and making it work, is what I want to say to you. Because often, and I know myself personally, it's the mistakes that I've made that have been the biggest lessons, and the ones that I think, actually, when I look back, are the most profound, I will say to all of you, most profound, and probably the biggest impact in a positive way on my life, than when everything's going doodly, because we don't stop and look then and readdress what needs to be readdressed in our life. Rightio. So for you, Christy, I'm going to put a card here. Now, this is the Six of Pentacles, otherwise known as the Six of Coins, which is actually quite a nice card as well. Okay, this is about our health, abundance. Now, I feel I put this card here for you. I want to say to you here, can you be somebody that overly gives? So firstly, I want to say to you, okay, and I don't just feel here, you feel very generous, and not just generous of heart, generous of being as well. I want to say to you, okay, and I feel which is good to be generous of heart, generous of being, but I feel being someone, even with your own wealth, you'll be someone who wants to give, wants to help people, which is a lovely quality to have and to be. But where I want to bring this back to you, Christine, is I want to say to you, be mindful. I want to say to you, sometimes we need to put yourself first as well, because I think sometimes you can overlook your own needs. I want to say to you, okay, because you're so busy like giving, supporting, helping other people. I want to say to you, around you, it just feels I want to say to you, be mindful, and it's part of your it's part of you to be that way, which is fine, but just be mindful, because sometimes when we are big givers, and you do feel quite a big giver, and I feel some people just are natural givers. You are a natural giver, and you get a lot of enjoyment from it. But I just feel here, sometimes, and I know you're someone who gives without expectation, not wanting return, again, which is a lovely quality. But just be mindful, and say to you, of how much you do give, and it's not just of yourself, because sometimes I feel here, there feels little reserve left for you. I want to say to you, okay, and it's important that for all of us, we have some reserves left for self. I want to say to you, okay, so that's the first card I want to pull for you, and I feel it's quite relevant now. I want to say to you, okay, and also I feel, because you're someone who's naturally a giver and a doer, your people around you, and again, they're highly thinking of you, love you, you're very kind of you are a coper and you are a doer. So people don't often realize that sometimes you may need a bit of assistance, a bit of support. I want to say to you, and it's okay, and again, you're not someone's going to ask for it, and that's fine, but just be mindful. Sometimes it's just okay just to smile and like come back to them another day, because again, people I don't think realize just how much of the empath that you are. And if there's time you feel a bit tired, it's okay to say no. I want to say to you, okay. So that's as say the card I've got around you there, being the big giver. And the card I pulled for you, I want to pull a guide card for you, okay. And this is Merlin, Cosmic Knowledge. Now, where I think this is lovely for you, I want to say to you, okay. So I'm using this card for you more. With the Cosmic Knowledge, I feel you're someone who is highly intuitive, I want to say to you, okay. And I don't know if you use your natural ability, But again, what I feel with you, you're someone who's like, you'll see someone, you'll meet someone, and you just get a knowing straight away on the stage, okay? And I feel this is something here regarding your own intuition, your own inner guidance. You should try, if you can, to start to listen to it more, be guided by it more, because I'm being told here it never lets you down on stage, okay? So sometimes when we get that gut feeling coming in, even to the degree I'm being made aware here, you'll know who's going to call you before the phone goes. There's that aspect that comes in around you, and it's like it's time for you, I want to say to be more open to the guidance, I will say to your own intuitive knowingness, and use it a lot more, I want to say to you, because I feel, again, what I feel is around with you now, around people around you now, situation around you now, where I feel this will really help you going forward, what I want to say to you. So again, try not to overgive, try not to, if you can, try to just save some for self and be guided by your own natural abilities, because it will keep you on the right path, I want to say to you, okay? So I do hope that helps you. I'll pull one more card. See that. Let me see. I'm going to come here to. Now I'm going to say your name wrong, so forgive me. Is it Milky Haj? Now forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong. Best will. Hi there to you. Just subscribed, a like, and you'd asked for a free reading. These are only mini readings, I want to say to you. So I'm not sure how Veronica's this subscription works for more in-depth reading. Obviously, sort of look at the terms and conditions for that. But I shall pull a mini card for you. No, I know. Forgive me if I said your name wrong, but I don't mean anything by it. So just let me pin you up, and I'll pull a card for you. Hi there. So Milky, that's a nice name. So it's a very nice name. So I'm going to pull for you again, tarot card for you, and again. This evening, there's I think 9 o'clock. I know there is. I'm glad I said it okay. So don't like to sort of say the wrong way for you. So let's have a little card for you, and let's see where we go for you with the tarot card. Oh, it's jumped out for you. So great one here. Right, got a nice card for you. Right, this is the moon card. It was just literally full moon now. The blue moon as well to come, so very powerful with a full blue moon last night and tonight. Now this is what I say to you here, as it comes up in a tarot card reading. It's very it's a major arcana, and I would say to you, again, it's highly about intuition. I'm going to say to you, okay, and I feel here for you. Well, this card, I do want to go to the word illusion. I'm going to say to you, okay, and I feel here. I want to say to you, be mindful. I'm not seeing no untruths around you. I want to say to you, this is not about you. I'm just seeing you as a person, but be mindful. I want to say to you, because I do feel in some aspects you might, as certain situations, possibly two, you're not being told the full truth. I want to say to you, okay. So if there's something you're questioning or a little bit doubtful about, mindful about certain situations, I'll say two, picking up on, I would say to you, be mindful if you're hearing the full story or the full truth, because it feels, it's not lies, it's not betrayal, but it feels, I would say to you, a little bit of illusion. There's a little bit of clarity being lost in translation, the way something is being told to you, I want to say to you, okay. So just be, any communication that's taking place, make sure you get to the nitty-gritty, the truth. So if you're not quite sure about certain things, ask the question again, ask again. That's what I feel, there's a little bit of illusion taking place around you, not you yourself, but two situations. So that's what I feel to say to you. Be mindful, get clarity, I want to say to you on that aspect, okay. And I do feel, all I feel to say is communication. I want clarity, and if you need more clarity, ask, dig deeper, I want to say to you. So I do hope that helps you. Right, so I'd like to say thank you to all of you for joining my live this afternoon, and I'll be back next week, same time, 5 to 6 p.m. Thank you for all your messages and joining me. It's been lovely to have you time with me, and I'm going to pull a card for all of you, literally those of you who had a reading, and also for those of you who didn't get a reading. So we can take a card away. It may resonate, it may not. If it does, take it on board. If it doesn't, hold that space. It may make sense later in the week for you. Again, I've got a card jumping out at me, so I'll use that card jumping out at me. Okie dokie. Another nice card. Doubt. Again, interesting word, doubt. But the strapline is, I release the need to know all the answers. And I'm going to say it again. I release the need to know all the answers. Because sometimes in life, we always want to know the answer to everything. Sometimes in life, it just is. It just has to be what it is. So if there's something taking place around you where you really need to know the answer, but you can't seek the answer, know that the best way to deal with that is deal with what the things you can change, deal with the things you can't change, you can't deal with, just let them go. I'm going to say to you, because sometimes we don't need to know all the answers. So lovely to have spent the last hour with you. I look forward to joining you next week. And I say at 9 o'clock, I know there's Larkin at 9 p.m. UK. I'm not sure if there's healing tonight at 6 p.m. I wasn't sure. I don't think there is tonight, but you can check back on the site to see if there is. So have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you all next week. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.